What up, though? Oh, man. Woo! This internet is something else. What up, though? My afro, it's your boy Tone 202. And Cardi B used to rob. Cardi B says she used to rob cats who wanted to get with her after she came out of the strip club. Let's get some music. Let's get some music, man. Let's get some music on this. I don't got no stripper music. I'm sorry. All right, let's turn this down. Cardi B. I'm sorry, guys. A little tired, but so Cardi used to. All right, so she's facing a lot of backlash of something that happened of a video she put out 3 years ago, and we know life for Cardi was different. 3 years ago, 4 years ago, she had a meteoric rise, yada, yada, yada. We all know the deal. Cardi's number one right now. She's the number one female rapper. That's it, and that's all. She's on top of the game because they push that trash music she makes out there. There's very little music that she makes that isn't talking about something that is either breaking the law or very un-Christian, or she's no saint. She says, I didn't live a perfect life, but this is not somebody that I would inspire my daughter to listen to, you know what I'm saying, or any other child to listen to. She's very real, she talks about how she came up. When you listen to her Instagram, and I used to listen to her Instagram, and I liked most of what she said, especially when she got to talking about the government and presidents. But I don't like all the cursing, swearing, and, all this other rah-rah. Anyways, this is not somebody I follow. Nonetheless, but this is the reason why she was pushed so far, because they love to hear that trash music. You know what I'm saying? They love to hear the corruption of black people, Hispanic people. They love to push that trash out there. This is why rap is the number one sold music. It's the number one streamed music. Rap music. And believe me, they're not talking about something good, but it's the number one music that is distributed and pushed out there by all major streaming and all major distributor channels. So this is no accident. You know what I'm saying? But Cardi talking about she used to rap. Yeah, they're going to put that out there. Because, and you know what? That's a crime. Okay, let's just face it. That is a crime. All right? You stripping, not a crime. You drugging people, that's a crime. Nonetheless, one person explained it. He was like, these are dudes who was in the street. So what happened to street dudes? They was bad dudes and they got stuck up by a stick-up kid. That's the way it is. That's not the point. Who you did it to is not the point. The fact that you did it is the point. You don't see somebody in crime and go, I'm going to commit a crime, without thinking that there's not going to be some kind of backlash. Listen, nobody's getting away with anything. People are just getting by temporary. Remember that. Nobody's getting away with anything. We all got to fall to our knees and, go before the throne. But Cardi's not going to get penalized, for this. Cardi's not going to get hammered like Charlemagne almost got hammered for him saying he drugged, a girl and then slept with her, and his homies. Why would you do that? And then why would you admit it and you're a radio host? Like, I don't get these people. Why would you admit a crime and expect not for something not to happen to you? But nonetheless, like I said, she lived the criminal life. That's how she lived. Do I think it's something that they should be putting out there and you know what I'm saying, edifying for us to be like, yeah, Cardi, you're real. You're real because but that's what they're doing. Like, this video being leaked is this is not a leak. This is not an accident. This is on purpose to make her seem more bad than good so she can keep spewing that trashy music. Keep talking about, doing harm to each other instead of being strong and uplifting. I mean, you're married now. You got a kid. Look how that went. You know what I'm saying? And I like Cardi personally. I don't know her personally, but I like her as a, you know what I'm saying? I like her as somebody who is trying to be positive but came up in a negative world. That's what I mean. Personally, I could see her doing something more. But she's trapped in the game. She's in the game. Okay? She's in the Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston game. All right, let's be for real and be for Roni. You know what I'm saying? You're going to dance. You're going to do what they say. You're going to shake it up. You're going to strip down. You're going to do all of that if you want to keep your life right, or you're going to have some problems. And Cardi has actually talked about stuff along that lines. How she shouldn't say certain things because people will take her on up at her. She's like, I got a daughter now. I can't just spew stuff now. She's, becoming more subdued. And eventually her sales will go down like this because they want her to spew some more of that hate. So this is not a big deal to me. The big deal is how people react. The big deal is, why isn't nobody, crushing Cardi for real? You know what I'm saying? People are giving her backlash, but there's not going to be any punitive damages that's handed down to her. There's not going to be a whole Me Too movement. Because you think this... Listen, and the person that said that this happened to drug dealers, listen, you think this didn't happen to normal people? Why do people act like drug dealers is the only one who got money? Like they're the only ones going into the strip club and throwing out hundreds. Square's got money these days, okay? Okay, cut that out. Square's been having money. Squares like to look at women too. So saying that this was a drug dealer, you don't even know the people she set up. It could have been a regular dude who was like, I'm about to, this is the transaction. I'm going to throw some, money at you. I'm going to have sex with a beautiful young woman. There's no crime in that. It's an even trade. Like, you don't got to be the bad dude on the street. It's just you a regular dude. You got a regular job. You just happen to save it up, and this is your thing. Like, this is what you like to do. You got a couple hundreds, and you done it before. Like, shoot, man, I saved up a G. I'm going to go throw it in the club, make love to this beautiful Latino girl. Woman. Let me watch what I say. Beautiful Latino woman. I don't know how old she was when she did it. 20, whatever. Some 40, 50-year-old. You think a square 40 and 50-year-old is not in the clubs throwing 20s, 100s, 5s? You out of your mind. Just a regular Joe Schmo. Some superintendent, some teacher who done, on vacation with the homies. You think they ain't doing that? You crazy. A regular dude is doing it too. And if she was getting people, I'm sure she didn't ask them what their occupation was. Okay? She would get you if she knew she could. And what she did was illegal. And that's just that. And that's the way I feel about it. I'm not somebody who's gonna attack Cardi for that. But I'm just looking at what everybody else does. With this Me Too movement and how women can do all kind of heinous crimes. Women can do crazy stuff, especially sexually. Women are allowed to sexually do anything and get, a year probation. They're allowed to do anything to anyone sexually. Against the law, underhanded, undermined, women can do anything, go into court. Some female lawyer will come up and say, oh, this happened to her when she was a child. All lies. She grew up like this. Some guy whistled at her on Main Street, and it just, women can do anything now. They can do anything because, it's the whole free the female body. They can be completely destructive with their bodies and to a man. And if something happens to that man, so what? So what that man got hurt? So what he got drugged? So what he got, shot and killed? Who cares? Is the woman okay? Okay, let's keep going. That's the way society is set up right here and now. Man, that's all gonna come crashing down. And like I said before, for all you people who are with that, all you females who are with that, I'm telling you now, no one is getting away with anything. You are just temporarily getting by. Don't listen to these courts. Don't listen to the Holly Weird and all these other people and telling you it's okay to run around naked and all that. Don't listen to them. Listen, if you was doing stuff, get out of it. We all done sin and come short of the glory of the Lord. But I'm telling you now, you keep living that way, you're going to find yourself going to the same place these people are going. And it's not a happy place when they leave this planet. It's your boy Tone 202, I'm out.